Breakfast is the most important meal of the day is a lie. It's not true. Remember, you just woke up. You just woke up from sleep and you're already tired. Your waist, your leg are aching. And you still want to continue round that circle again? Come on. So I'm going to be telling you guys why some food are not worth eating when you're on a weight loss journey. Not like you shouldn't eat them, but they're not worth it. So for the lovers of bread, I think I used to be a lover of bread, but recently, ever since I started my weight loss journey, I've been extra conscious of bread. Like, I rather do an oatmeal bread and eat guilt-free, even if it has high carbohydrate, but I don't feel guilty, rather than eating regular plain white bread, soft bun. The softer, the scarier. So you wake up in the morning and you want to have, some people it's not even breakfast, it's just something light. You want to have bread. Let me check if I've got bread left in my freezer. Although I've got frozen wrap, I'm going to show you guys quickly the calorie in each of this wrap. Don't be deceived, it still have high carbohydrate and calories there. The only thing without calories is water. So let me quickly check. I've got two different types of. So I will start with this wholemeal bread. Wholemeal bread is healthy. Let me just eat 4 slices. No, don't even try it. I'm going to tell you the calorie in each slice of this bread. This bread is just plain. It's not sweet, no much of sugar, even if yes, there's sugar content. But one slice of this bread, one slice is 78 calories. That looks like small, but it's 78 calories. So you're going to eat 4. So 4, the slices are thin, they are not thick slices. I'm going to put this bread quickly in the freezer. Can you see the slices? They are very thin. So each of it is 78 calories, and the carbohydrate is 13 grams for one slice. Okay, let's see the fiber so we can deduct and get our net carb. So the fiber is 2.5 grams. It looks like a lot, but it's not really a lot. So because if you deduct 2.5 from 13 grams, you still have that lots of carbohydrates. So you're going to eat 4 of it. So you do the maths. 78 calorie times 4. Remember, you have maybe 1,200 as you're being on a calorie deficit, because a regular adult 2,000 calorie. Breastfeeding mom, just make it 2,500, because a breastfeeding mom needs to have extra 300 to 400 calories. Let me put this one in the freezer. Yeah, why are you making noise? So this information, counting this calorie, is not for breastfeeding mom. But as a breastfeeding mom, that does not mean you should start eating anyhow. No. Eat food reasonable, like think right before you eat that thing you want to eat. Not because you're breastfeeding and breastfeeding mom needs to have extra calorie, then you start feeding yourself on extra unnecessary calorie. If you're a breastfeeding mom, just try by counting your calorie in a day. You see that most breastfeeding mom, which I'm not exempted, most people have gone past. Why are you making noise? Most breastfeeding mom have gone past 5,000 calories in a day. And that is why we struggle with big tummy. I'm not exempted, just as I said. So, but if you're conscious of this, you will see yourself fitting better in clothes. Why are you crying? Are you sweaty? So let's go with the second bread. This bread I've got here is for my girls. And sometimes my husband he's trying to avoid bread, but yeah. So let's go with this bread now. This one is extra thick slice, and each slice of this bread is 157 calories for one slice. Let me show you guys. And this one is not the whole meal. You see the reason why some people would rather go with the whole meal, which is small, thin, a little bit of more fiber. Let's check the fiber in this one. So let's start with the carbohydrate. The carbohydrate is 31 grams, and the fiber is 1.6. So deduct 31 from 1.6, you'll be getting 20 something. Yeah. So you compare which one has higher carbohydrate. I just go straight on with carb. Let's just go straight on. Sorry, I go straight on with calorie. Obviously, this one. Let me open it. Extra thick. And some people will still eat 4 slices. This one is extra thick. See the size. Can you guys see? Extra thick. I need to put it quickly in the freezer so it doesn't defrost. I buy bread and put it in the freezer because if I'm eating bread, one loaf of bread cannot be in the freezer. It will just finish. So because it's for my girl, so it stay for months. Literally, it stay for months. Sometimes I buy a lot and put it in the freezer. So let's go with the wrap. Let me tell you guys about the wrap. This wrap here, one slice of this wrap is 176 calories, which is almost the same thing with that other one slice of that bread. So, but I would rather advise someone to go for wrap, and this is the reason why, because you're likely to eat maybe one, which is advisable. Just take one wrap with lots of vegetables, spinach, bell pepper. If you've got blanched kale, any vegetable you've got, cabbage, blanch, stir fry, carrot, do a quick stir fry, load it up in one of this wrap. Remember, it's 176 calories for one wrap. It still have carbohydrate and fiber. Even if you deduct, it's still high in carb. But I would rather advise someone on a weight loss journey to have one of that wrap. If you can go for the whole meal, I think I've got the whole meal in the fridge. Let me check. Even the whole meal one slice is 172 calories. The difference is not much. The fiber, yeah, that is where the difference comes in place. You see, the carbohydrate is 28.4 and the fiber is 5.5 grams. I was mistaking the fiber with the protein, 5.5. The fiber is 5 grams. So by the time you deduct, the carbohydrate is a bit lower. So I'm not really going to focus more on carbohydrate, calculating the carbohydrate, because I do that mainly on keto diet, which I think I might be talking a bit more on keto diet, because keto diet need to be focused on the carbohydrates. You need to be focused on the carbohydrate because you want your body to just use up the leftover fat as your source of energy, not loading up extra. So wrap, bread, whatever type of bread, I think bread is even the worst, because bread, some of them will look small but they are packed with calories. You see all those mini soft buns, all those ones, those soft those bread that are extra sweet. Some bread, one slice is up to 200 and something calories, so it's not even worth it for breakfast. When your breakfast should not, usually I try to keep my breakfast nothing more than 400 calories. So that is why oats is always my go-to breakfast, because oats has carbohydrates, we know that, but they have fiber. So when you deduct, it's lesser. So you can make a oats under 300 calories. You can make oats under 400 calories for breakfast. But remember, when you eat this bread, 4 slices of this bread alone, or let's say the wrap, the calorie in it, and you won't be satisfied. The calorie is over 400. With extra butter you will rub on it, and the tea you will load on it, the hot chocolate you scoop, and the milk. Come on, how can you see results? You will just be going around the circle. You'll be getting tired. Remember, you just woke up from sleep and you're already tired. Your waist, your leg are aching, and you still want to continue around that circle again. Come on, just get to a point. Get to that breaking point. That breaking point I got to when I had my second baby. Cassie was just 1 year and 4 months. That was in August. That breaking point whereby I was just tired of buying new clothes. Like, even if I want to buy new clothes, I'm seeing myself getting 18 was not even fitting me right. I was going to 20. I said no. You see, beautiful clothes I had, I can't even put them on. Why? Because they don't fit. So I had to start. I had to help myself. But not everyone can get to that breaking point. So if you've not gotten to that point, keep enjoying your food. That's all I can say. Keep enjoying your food. Keep enjoying. One day you get to that point. Anyway, I'm encouraging you. Start now. Start now. Even if you don't want to lose weight, stop feeding your body with unnecessary food. Some things are very, very unnecessary to fill your body with in the morning. Another thing that can help you, I must say, is when you wake up in the morning, the first thing should not be food. You must not have breakfast. You see, this concept of breakfast is the most important meal of the day is a lie. It's not true. That is a cereal advert. They are trying to make people purchase. They were trying to do an advert for a particular cereal brand. then they tagged it, breakfast is the most important. It's a lie. It's not. You can do without breakfast. Skip your breakfast. If you skip breakfast, you eat later on in the day. Let's say, for instance, now this wrap with lots of vegetable, you want to eat it in the morning. Skip it. Don't eat it in the morning as you wake up. 8 o'clock you're eating. Why? Even 9 you're eating. Why? It should be on rare occasion. Yeah, we know sometimes we can be very hungry. You rather eat something reasonable early than to wait and load yourself with junk. Yeah. At least give your body some time to help your insulin. Give yourself some time. At least 11, 12. When you eat that time, then maybe lunchtime, you have 3 o'clock, you eat your lunch. Eat something healthy, something reasonable. Then maybe snacking, 5, you do a little bit of snacking, healthy snack, vegetable, carrot, cucumber, peanuts or nuts in moderation. Then you're not eating again. Go that way. Then the next that is, I'm even talking about intermittent fasting already. So the next time you won't eat, let's say you finish eating around 6, maybe the last snacking with vegetable or anything, healthy snacking. Because if I'm going to make another video again on why some things that are called snacks are not even worth it on the weight loss journey. So let's say you eat around 6 and then you're not eating again. If you're hungry, tell yourself it's a lie. I'm not hungry. You drink water and sleep. Even as a breastfeeding mom, I will say this with my full chest, for this my third baby, I didn't do midnight snacking. You can do it. You can do it. Even if, oh, your nose is yucky. Even if, as a breastfeeding mom, you can avoid midnight snacking, because one thing with this, once you start, it's hard to stop. And even if you can't even hold it, your baby is feeding and you're so hungry, go for a healthy alternative. There is carrots. Even if there is apple. Is it not better you eat an apple than to eat a chocolate bar? It's better you eat an apple. There are alternatives, because if you keep snacking those midnights, it's not helping. So if you're not breastfeeding, you're just yourself, why do you need to do the midnight snacking? Resist that urge. If you're used to it, I know some people are, trust me, once you start resisting that urge, your brain will start coming back to normal. Because this brain, you need to fix it right. You need to tell yourself no. Because those midnight snacking is the problem. I know some people have challenges with that, but just try. Even if you're hungry, you drink water. Sometimes we're not even hungry, but because our body is already programmed to eating. Even when you're not hungry, you're still eating. Do you want to sleep? Hey, my baby wants to sleep. So I think I'll stop for now, because making this video can be really difficult with 8 months old. It's not easy.